All right, guys, it is coming up on 5:05 p.m. on a Sunday evening. I hope everybody's doing well. Now, if you're watching me right now in the city of Tuscaloosa, there is a tornado warning off to your west. All right, and so this does include a good portion of Tuscaloosa County if you are west of 43 here in Tuscaloosa County. So this is now a tornado warning that does include Coker, Buell, Elrod, and Hull over here in Tuscaloosa County. There is also a brand new a tornado watch that has been issued for this area until 10 p.m. For the potential of a few tornadoes as well. Now, this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground coming here out of Greene County, coming over here towards the Coker, Elrod, Buell area here over here in Tuscaloosa County. So once again, this is a brand new tornado warning that is in effect for another 53 minutes. This is an observed tornado. So this tornado is actually on the ground. And it is moving up here towards the Buell Elrod area. Now, this is for west central Tuscaloosa County and West Alabama. For the potential of a confirmed tornado was located over Union. Moving to the northeast at 15 miles per hour, 35 miles per hour. This is a damaging tornado. A weather spotter has confirmed this tornado. If you're watching me in Coker, if you're watching me in Elrod, if you're watching me in Mantua, Union, you guys have got to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Once again, if you're watching me in Coker, Elrod, Buell, Hull, Romulus, Lake Tuscaloosa, the Terrace Patton Bridge, you need to be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. This is a very dangerous situation coming over here towards the Tuscaloosa area. Once again, this is a confirmed tornado that is over here towards the areas here towards the Tuscaloosa, Greene, and Pickens County line. Once again, this warning goes until 6 p.m. For places over here towards the Coker, Elrod, Buell areas of West Alabama. This is a very serious situation coming over here. And if you're watching me right now, up here towards the Mount Olive area, Shirley, and Moore's Bridge area, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. This is a very serious situation now coming up here towards the Lake Tuscaloosa area right now. Once again, this is Stephen Ray, and you are watching a tornado warning that is ongoing right now for the northwestern and western portions of the Tuscaloosa metro area. This does not include any part of Tuscaloosa. This does not include any part of Northport. However, it does include a good portion right now of the Coker, Elrod, Buell areas, as well as the Mount Olive and Shirley areas as well. So this is a very serious situation for a confirmed tornado that was on the ground north of the city of Union, moving over here towards the Greene Pickens Tuscaloosa County line right now. So one more time, the reason that I'm here is because we have a tornado warning that is over here towards the Coker Elrod Buell area. And so, like I said, if you're watching me over here in Jenna, if you're watching me over here in Holman, Buell, Elrod, Coker, also near Romulus, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now for the potential of a tornado that is coming towards your location right now. If you're watching me over here towards the Forest Green Park, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. If you're watching me on County Road 2, be in your safe place right now. This is coming on up here towards the Terrace Patton Bridge and the areas up here towards Lake Tuscaloosa as well. So if you're watching me over here towards the places like Thorndale, Mount Olive, basically up here towards the Lake Cove area, up here in near the Lake Tuscaloosa area, please be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Because this is a very, very, very serious situation with a tornado that is confirmed on the ground with this storm moving towards the Coker, Elrod, Buell area, and then eventually getting over here towards the areas over here towards the Lake Lorraine State Park, Acola, and Shirley areas right now. That is going to be very, very tight rotation there coming over here in between Pleasant Grove and Pioneer and Jenna. And so this is over here in far western Tuscaloosa County. Now, if you're watching me right now over here in Northport or Tuscaloosa, there is no formal tornado warning for you. There is a tornado watch for you guys, but there is no formal tornado warning. This is going to be for a portion of Romulus, Buell, Elrod, Coker, and Ecola as well for the possibility of a few tornadoes. A confirmed tornado was with this storm over Union. So this is going to be a very serious situation right now coming over here towards the Coker, Buell, Elrod, Holman area right now. So if you're watching me right now, Jenna, Pioneer, or Pleasant Grove here in Greene County, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And this warning goes until 6:30. So once again, we have one tornado warning in the entire state of Alabama, and we are zoomed in here over it right now, over the Jenna and the Pioneer area as well. And we're actually looking at this from the Columbus, Mississippi radar site. Let me check and see what it looks like from Birmingham real quick. And actually, it does look better from the Columbus, Mississippi radar site because Columbus is actually closer to where we are. So I'm going to stay with Columbus. And so, once again, there is your possible tornado that is coming over here towards Pleasant Grove, Jenna, and Pioneer. And this is going to be crossing Highway 82. So, nobody should be driving from the Tuscaloosa Pickens County line all the way into Northport on Highway 82 because there is a possible tornado that is coming up from the southwest, coming towards your area right now. And like I said, this is the only tornado warning that we have right now. in the whole state. However, we are underneath a tornado watch until 10 p.m. For a good portion of west central Alabama and north central Mississippi. And this warning goes for another 44 minutes until 6 p.m. So this is a very serious situation coming up here now for the areas of here towards Coker, Elrod, Buell, Holman, and then of course Ecola as well. So if you're watching me right now in Holman and Coker, your threat is going to be about 5:30. That's when this possible tornado is going to be on top of you right now. This is a tornado warning that goes for another 44 minutes until um, 6 p.m. All right, so the update from the National Weather Service in Birmingham: tornado warning remains in effect for central Tuscaloosa, west central Tuscaloosa, and then getting over here towards the southeastern portions of Pickens and north central Greene. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Benevola, or 13 miles south of Gordo, moving north at 35 miles per hour. This now is a radar indicated rotation. But this storm has had a history of actually producing tornadoes back to the south. All right, so if you're watching me in Coker, Lake Lorraine State Park, Terrace Patton Bridge, Pioneer, Buell, Ecola, Elrod, Romulus, or Lake Tuscaloosa, please be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. Yes, this thing is. I see your comment, John, and yes, this storm is actually heading towards the northern side of Northport. Now, no part of the city of Northport, downtown, the airport, none of you guys are underneath a tornado warning. However, if you're up here towards Lake Lorraine State Park, Mount Olive, let's see, Coker, 171, places like that. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now, and especially your call to action next is going to be over here towards Sipsey Valley School, Buell, Elrod, and Coker. If you're watching me right now along Romulus Road in Coker, please be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to a different radar for you guys to get a better picture. Give me just a second here. All right. All right, so I have switched back over to radar scope, and this is what I usually use to do severe weather coverage with. All right, so we are. All right, so there is your tornado that is coming up here towards the Coker, Elrod, Buell area as we speak right now. So what I'm going to do is from now. So there's your tornado warning that continues now over here between Coker and Elrod and Buell. So there's your actual tornado. and it has been moving more towards the Holman and Buell area right now. This is in far western Tuscaloosa County. This does not include the city of Northport. This does not include the city of Tuscaloosa. This is for a very small portion of western Tuscaloosa County that's in effect right now. Now, this does include portions of Lake Tuscaloosa as well. So that is the reason that I'm here. Okay, the Weather Service in Birmingham has canceled the tornado warning for Greene because the storm has actually moved out of Greene County. However, it continues it for Pickens and Tuscaloosa. So if you're watching me right now in Greene County, this tornado warning is no longer in effect for you. This warning does still include the Pickens and Tuscaloosa County areas. And once again, let me go ahead and say that if you're watching me right now on the University of Alabama campus, if you're watching me here towards the downtown Tuscaloosa area, there is no warning for you right now. And I do need to note that there are more tornado warnings back off to the west. So let me back out over here and show you that later on we are going to have to deal with this batch of storms as well that is coming over here towards the Yazoo City, Mississippi area, and this batch of storms in the Delta. So this will not be the first round of storms that we have to deal with, and that is the reason why the Weather Service and the Storm Prediction Center has placed us underneath a tornado watch until 10 p.m. tonight for the potential of more tornadic storms later this evening and overnight tonight. All right, so I just wanted to show you that. But the reason that I'm here for our West Alabama area is because we have a rotating shower that is capable of producing a tornado that is getting really close over here to the Holman and Buell areas right now. And if you're watching me right now here near the Sipsey River, if you're watching me here close to the Sipsey Valley High School, Sipsey Valley Middle School, if you're watching me over here towards Buell Elementary School, if you're watching me over here close to Westwood, up here where the Dollar General meets Coker and Highway 82, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. If you're watching me over here towards the Lake Lurleen State Park, you need to be in your safe place right now. I'm trying to think of other places that are over in this area right here. Some landmarks that you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. If you're watching me along Highway 171 that runs from Tuscaloosa all the way up to Fayette and Morris Bridge, be in your safe place right now. Also, if you're watching me in Shirley, if you're watching me up here towards the Lake Tuscaloosa area, up here off of Bone Camp Road. If you're watching me up here towards Bull Slough Road, be in your safe place right now. If you're watching me on the western end of Flatwoods Road, be in your safe place right now for the potential of a tornado coming over your location right now. So this is a pretty serious situation coming over here towards the Coker, Buell, and Elrod area right now. And I'm going to switch back over to the Radar Omega. and I'm going to go on ahead and switch over and give you guys two distinct looks at this. This question right here, will it hit Memphis, Tennessee? This area will not hit Memphis, Tennessee. This is going to stay well south of Memphis right now. So that is the good news. Now, it's a possibility of tornadoes. I think your threat is going to be tomorrow into Tuesday up there for Memphis. So it's going to be tomorrow for the Memphis area. But we are back here looking at radar Omega, and I like to switch between these two. And this is a tornado warning that continues now for the western portions of Tuscaloosa County. And also, I need to mention, if you're over here watching me in Reform or Gordo, you're not in the warning. If you're watching me in Aliceville, you're not in the warning. If you're watching me in Carrollton, you're not in the warning. It is for a very small sliver of Pickens County that includes Pioneer. And I'm almost certain that the next update, the National Weather Service will completely take Pickens County out of the warning. So if you're watching me right now up here towards the 40 Highway 82 corridor, basically from the Tuscaloosa Pickens County line all the way over here to Coker, nobody needs to be driving along Highway 82 right now, because there is a tornado that is getting very close to the interstate, or to the Highway 82 corridor right now. Basically, it is basically over here north of 140. So if you're watching me over here from Holman over to Buell and Coker, please be in your safe place right now. And I do note that this actual couplet is not as tight as it once was when it was down here closer to Benevola and Union. But that does not mean that it could not broaden out yet again. So once again, I want you guys in your safe place. If you were up here along the Highway 82 corridor, getting over here towards 171, County Road 21, Ecola, and Shirley, and then eventually getting on up here towards the 171 area as well. So apparently the area of rotation now has passed the area of Highway 82, but I still want you guys to be in your safe place right now. I think this right here would be the best area of rotation right now, and if you watch this, let me fact this out. So there comes your area of rotation that's come up here just north of Holman. However, I do note that there could be another area of rotation that is developing right back here further off to the south. So that may be another area to watch back here on the southern end of this as well, getting over here towards the Holman and Buell area right now. So I want to thank you guys for people watching me do this severe weather coverage. This is a active tornado warning that includes the far western portions of Tuscaloosa County. This includes places like Buell, Elrod, Coker, Shirley, Ecola, and of course Elrod, for the potential of damaging of a tornado right now. And I do note that the storm is in fact wrapping back up down here south of Holman. So we very well could be having a wrapping up of this system here closer to Holman. So once again, if you're watching me right now close to the Sipsey River, if you're watching me over here towards Holman, For my friends over here in Mississippi, I do need to note that Yazoo City or Yazoo County, Mississippi is now underneath a tornado warning over there. All right, so there is your tornado warning coming over here towards the Holman and Buell areas right now. So if you're watching me down here close to Elrod, if you are watching me over here towards Elrod Road, if you're watching me towards the Holman Church Road or County Road 140, please be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows right now. This is a very serious situation. Like I said, if you're watching me right now, towards the Highway 140 area, over here towards Holman, County Road 140, Holman Church Road, or Highway 82. Please be in your safe place right now. Also, I need to mention uh, the Buell Elrod area needs to be in their safe place right now. Basically, anybody from the Dollar General on Utah High, the Dollar General along Highway 82 all the way to the Pickens County line needs to be in their safe place right now. So once again, this tornado warning is coming over the Elrod Road area, the Holman Church Road, and County Road 140. And if I pause, that is because I am watching and looking at all of the latest information from all the various weather service areas from Mobile, from Birmingham, and then, of course, Jackson to see what we've got going on around the region. So once again, the tornado warning, National Weather Service in Birmingham has updated the tornado warning for Tuscaloosa. It has canceled the warning for Pickens, which I thought they would do because the warning has moved out of Pickens County. So Pickens County is all clear for that. However, Tuscaloosa County is still in effect until 6 p.m. For another 25 minutes for the potential of a radar indicated rotation that is going to be this area right here, close to the Holman area, just here just to the south of Highway 82. This also includes County Road 140 over here close to Holman. So if you're watching me right now in Elrod Road, County Road 140, or Holman Church Road, be in your safe place right now. Also over here towards where Highway 82 crosses the county line, you need to be in your safe place right now. And then eventually getting on up here towards places just north of there. Let me go on ahead and see what this is. And every time you hear that ding, 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 that is actually more warnings being issued or something coming in from the various national weather services around the area. So that's the reason that I always pause and go over there and look to see if they are updating any of the actual warnings. So one more time, your area of rotation right now is going to be over here towards the Elrod Road area in far western Tuscaloosa County. This does not include any part of Northport. This does not include any part of the city of the Tuscaloosa. This is for a far western portions of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. All right. So one more time. We got a tornado warning, radar indicated rotation for another 24 minutes for Tuscaloosa County. And your area of rotation is going to be right now. And this is actually a pretty tight road, pretty tight rotation right now. So if you're watching me right now near Boyd Road, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now because this storm is over on top of you right now. If you were over here towards Box Creek or Ecola Road, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. And I do realize that I am in here really tight. But I tell you, now I will tell you, that right there is about as tight a couplet as we have seen this afternoon. We very well could be having a potential tornado drop down out of this at any time. Now, if you're watching me over here in Coker, if you're watching me over here at Lake Lurleen State Park, if you're watching me over here towards the Arendra subdivision, you guys are seeing a lot of heavy rain, but I do not see any signs of rotation with that area right now. The area of rotation is going to be this one right here, just south of Ecola and just south of Shirley over here in West Alabama. And this is in Tuscaloosa County as well. And this is going to be moving off at a very fast clip. So if you're watching me right now in Ecola, this storm is over top of you right now. So if you are watching me on Upper Columbus Road right now or Ecola Road right now, this storm is on top of you. Also, County Road 21, which comes through the city of Ecola right now. You need to be in your safe place, and then eventually getting up here towards the Brownville area, and then getting over here towards the Montgomery Lakes area, County Road 31. You need to be in your safe place, and where County Road 35 intersects 171, that is where you are going to need to be in your safe place. Also, Upper Columbus Road that runs in between Ecola and Shirley, be in your safe place right now. Lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And if you're in a mobile home, you do need to get out of a mobile home because this is a pretty serious situation right now. So once again, there is the city of Tuscaloosa. There is the city of Northport. There is basically, if you are near Wood Estates, Carrollwood Estates, if you're up here towards Chapelwood, Booth Estates, Cloverdale, this is not going to impact you at all. If you were over here towards the Binion Heights, if you're over here towards Lake Cove, this is not going to affect you at all. This is going to be for the far western and northwestern portions of Tuscaloosa County, basically from Brownville to Montgomery Lakes to Ecola to Shirley. This is going to be in your area right now. That is where this area of concern is going to be right now. So there is going to be, I can actually circle the area of rotation for you right now. and it's going to be this one that's sitting right over County Road 21 right now, that runs basically from the city of Coker all the way up through Ecola and Shirley Road right now. And I want to thank you guys that are watching this on various platforms right now. We are in the midst of a tornado warning that does include a small portion of Tuscaloosa County. This includes basically from Coker and points off to the north and towards the west. And like I said, this does include the city of Coker, but I think the tornado threat for Coker has passed. However, I do note that there is some very broad rotation right here near Coker, but that has since gone away with the new radar scan. So here is your possible tornado that is sitting up here just north of Ecola, moving towards the city of Brownville. So if you're watching me on Boyd Road, just north of Ecola, be in your safe place right now. If you're watching me on Upper Columbus Road, be in your safe place right now. Brownville, Brownville, Pro, blah, Brownville Pike Road, be in your safe place right now. If you're in Brownville, or if you're up here towards the 171 area where Brownville Road touches 171, you need to be in your safe place right now. And I can almost guarantee that if the couplet continues to stay like that, that the Weather Service would extend it on a little bit further to the north. So we're going to actually have to see what the Weather Service does with this. And this warning goes for another 17 minutes until 6 o'clock for the possibility of damaging of a possible tornado near the Shirley and north of the Ecola area. Once again, if you're watching me over here towards the 43 area, Carrollwood Estates, there is no threat from you. This is going to be an area up here north of the Ecola area, getting real close to Brownville as well. Now, I do note that there is another area of rotation that is trying to form down here just north of the city of Coker, over here towards Lake Lurleen State Park. So we're going to have to keep our eye on that as well. So if you're over here towards the Lake Lurleen State Park, if you were over here towards the Arendra subdivision, up the upper Columbus Road, this is going to be coming over your area right now. And this is a new area of rotation right now that is going to be really close to the exit here where Coker and Elrod comes in, and Bel Air Estates is going to be. So this is over here towards the Coker Elrod area in western Tuscaloosa County. So let me go ahead and back out and show you that the warning, the actual couplet that they warned for is up here towards the Brownville and Shirley area. However, it has really broadened out and it's not as tight as it once was. And if that continues, I would expect the Weather Service in Birmingham to cancel this warning or allow it to expire. But they have not done so as of yet. So if you're watching me in Brownville, if you're watching me in Montgomery Lakes, if you're watching me up here towards the Mount Olive area as well, just going ahead and be in your safe place for the potential of a couple of tornadic circulations coming up on your way right now. All right, it's coming up on 5:45. Let me back out. You're watching Stephen Ray, aka Stingray, and we actually have. I can actually show you. Just a second. The yellow box that you see on your screen is a brand new tornado watch that has been issued by the Storm Prediction Center. That it goes all the way to the Mississippi, Arkansas, Louisiana border, all the way over here to the Tuscaloosa Metro and points in between. This includes places like Tuscaloosa, Aliceville, Carrollton, Fayette, and then getting over here towards the West Point, Columbus, Starkville, Mississippi area, all the way down there to Vicksburg and Jackson, Mississippi. So this watch box goes until 10 p.m. tonight. And the reason, the reason that they have it going for so long is because we have one batch of storms. I can actually let me cut back on the radar. We have this one storm that is sitting over here towards the northwestern portions of Tuscaloosa. We also have this batch of storms that is coming into Mississippi, and we will have to watch those as they continue to progress across Mississippi, and they could produce a tornado threat later this afternoon and this evening between now and 10 o'clock tonight. So that's the reason that they've issued a tornado watch this afternoon and tonight. Okay, so we have good news now. National Weather Service in Birmingham has allowed the tornado warning for northern Tuscaloosa County to expire. So they are no longer, they have canceled the tornado warning for Tuscaloosa. It will leave the screen here momentarily as the storm has weakened below severe limits. So there are no formal tornado warnings now in any part of Alabama because that storm has been allowed to expire and has been canceled for northern Tuscaloosa County, and there it goes. All right, so real quick, what I want to do for our friends over here. All right, tornado warning has been canceled. Once again, tornado warning has been canceled for Tuscaloosa County. All right, so what I want to do real quick is I want to take a look at this tornado warned storm that is over here just south of Yazoo City, Mississippi, to kind of let you guys see what is coming next. So there is your couplet that is going to be over here just south of Yazoo City, Mississippi, and we're looking at this from the Jackson, Mississippi radar. And there would be your possible tornado right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is real quick, I am going to stop sharing this, and I am going to go back over here and show you a bigger view over here on radar scope. And so the reason that the tornado watch is still in effect until 10 p.m. tonight is because we have this line of severe storms and storms that are coming into the Mississippi Delta, basically from Clarksdale all the way down to Yazoo City and places like that. We really have to watch these storms later this afternoon and tonight. I can circle them for you. Any storms that fire back in this area right here, and they push on off over here like this, because there are a lot of areas over here in West Alabama that have not been touched by this area of storms. So that is our next line of storms that we have to watch throughout the rest of the evening into the overnight hours. So basically, we have no formal tornado warnings for any portion of Alabama. So I'm going to sign off here on the Facebook group and the Facebook page and all of social media. I will intend to do another severe weather update probably about 7 o'clock this evening. Before then, if necessary, if any of these storms across Alabama or Mississippi become tornadic yet again. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you right back here on social media at 7 p.m. God bless.